Alright, Sandy, so I'm super zoomed in on my right hand because all of the things we just did left hand wise pretty much just have you sitting on a chord that you already know. Or at least the first few, and we want to focus on those before we try the other ones. So, tilting back, we went, Alright, so we're going, before we, just every time starting position. And the thumb and index juxtaposition is the first thing to be mindful of. That said, you want to also check your ring finger for being in a position where it can actually pick as opposed to being like flattened out, which is a symptom of my fingers straightened out. And that's why a lot of the time if you go to hit the first two strings, you'll only hit the second string potentially. So just take forever. We're going to be playing the chord C and going boom. So I'd recommend you actually just leave your fingers on the string and examine the movement like this, leave them in not just on the string, but ready to pick position. And actually just do that until you feel like you're not tempted at all to change your positioning. That's your best bet. And as much as it's not a visual thing, consciously, you might as well look at your right hand to note it. Otherwise you're not going to notice X% of this went wrong. Cool, so in this one we're just going bass, high, bass, high, bass, high, no two bass and high note at the same time going. There's our first one. Going So yeah. We do that 3 times. So then we started to have the thumb and index in each other's way. And what I'm just doing could be a good use of your time too. I'm going bass, 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 and just mixing in my first finger in between. While these two remain on the string as though they're about to pick. So you could do that as warm up also, bonus footage. Like that or whatever. But anyway, and very slow. I mean, the more you can just be like, I'm playing an exercise. And you can pause, you can break rhythm. We're making these songs repetitive intentionally so that you can do things like pause and break rhythm. Cool, so on our second one, we added a bunch of pinching, or some pitches. We're playing an E chord now, and accordingly our bass line is going to be 6th string or 4th string, which are both E while we're at it. It's not that we wouldn't hit the 5th string, but we're trying to keep it as simple as low, high, low, high. And I'll do this on cam, but we've got boom, dum, buddy, dum. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is going to start out with a bass note and then a pinch right away. Cool. So we got. Bad. First half, pinch. And then we go to E7, which is just pinky. And go. So it's got the pitch at the end. That's just low, high, low, high, low, high pitch. First half, second half. There you go. And I'd probably actually do the one on the bottom of the page before you do the one titled Hey Hey, which is the song Hey Hey from Clapton Unplugged. That's written by, I believe, not Mississippi John Hurt, but Big Bill Brunsey. So we'll skip that one and get to the Festival of Pinching beneath that, which had us deliberately pinching a lot. Just like an A minor thing where I believe I was like, like just it's gonna go. So we got this. Pinch, pinch. So pinch, 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 pinch. So there we go. Excuse me. recommend doing this. You know, the more you can actually focus on technique, the better this is going to go. The smaller sections you work in, the better this is going to go. Just doing it by feel, realistically, almost everyone's going to end up playing like this and then having to revisit it at some point with ingrained bad habits, such as life. Believe it or not, that was all just downbeat, upbeat too. Left hand wise, I went E7's a chord we know. I just took it up to the 8th and 9th fret, which is where it's A7. Our bass line is boom, 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 boom. So. It's going bass, bass, both, and that's all on the downbeat, but the upbeat still exists. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So maybe just try to get to there, maintaining some sense of the upbeat existing during the first half, even though we're not playing on it. So we go from just downbeat, then it's bass, high bass, high bass, high bass, high. Second half. And we got that bailout note to get us back here. And an open bass note or two to get back here. So notice that has, even if it's not what we hear first. Because it's sonically deceptive. When we hear, we just kind of hear dee dee da da da. We don't hear. So yeah, there you go. There's tricky. That's our full template. And there are some finger picking things. Yeah, but the more you can get your ring finger involved when you're playing single note stuff, make sure that it is striking just as easily as the other ones. Pinch is the way we can force your hand into big technique. We aren't playing any first finger bass notes. That's not really a thing. Like I'll alternate. That's basically agreeing to not have our other fingers available. If that was happening consciously, we're doing it. If it was happening unconsciously, then we need to address it. But kind of as simple as alternate bass is going thumb, 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 thumb. And that's what we're working on. We got the hey, hey, which is just bass, bass, bass on the same string for each subsection. All right, man. Happy New Year. Take care.